right now. Put this title at TikTok. Yep. All right, everything live. Let me get this one jumping. All right, we good to go. We in the game. We in the building. All right, Shalom Israel. Y'all know who it is and what it do. You understand? Me and my right hand man, Officer Mai Shala in the building. All right. The brother finna get ready for that old fire cookout they doing down there in Atlanta. I gotta miss it. You understand? Oh, matter of fact, before we get started, I'll give everybody the details on that cookout that's going down.
Okay, give me 1 second, sir. Yeah, we got a cookout going down here in Atlanta. It starts July 4th. We're gonna do a scripture breakdown with the heavy General Muhammad. You know he's gonna be down here, so we're gonna get it cracking. First off with the scripture breakdown, man. We're gonna have plenty of food for people. So if you in the area, hey man, y'all come on out. We at 3353 Glenwood Road in Decatur, Georgia, man. Come out there. We're gonna crack it off with that. Then on Thursday and Friday, we're gonna go downtown and we're gonna blaze. We're gonna get the blaze on everybody. We're gonna get the gonna have the captains and everybody down there getting it on. About 12 to 5. We're gonna come back. I think the ladies, if you one of the ladies, we're gonna have I think it's called candles and cocktails. They're gonna be doing candles and cocktails. They're gonna be doing that. And that night we're gonna have a nightlife. We're gonna hit a couple bars up with the brothers, show them a good time, eat good, drink good, do that. And on Saturday, that's the 6th. You know what I'm saying? That's when we're gonna have the cookout. It starts at 2 p.m. Man, you're gonna have to be there. We're gonna have plenty of food. That smoker is going to be going like crazy. We're gonna have plenty of food coming out for that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna go to about 8 o'clock, man. So y'all come out, y'all meet and greet with us. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a lot of brotherhood and sisterhood out there. So y'all come out and join us on that. On Sunday, we doing tequilas and cocktails at a restaurant downtown. I don't have the details. I will post it on my Facebook, and I will probably tag you in it, Cap, so whoever can see it can see it. So we'll have the address. Salaki, sir.
Let them know where to go for that, so they'll be looking for it.
Yeah, it's downtown. It's downtown Atlanta.
Some of your page. Give me your social media.
So my social media is my Shiala at facebook.com. And you can also go to Jew Talk. You can also go to Jew Talk, and that's on Facebook. Also, same thing on Twitter, same thing on Instagram. It's the same thing everywhere. So y'all come out and check us out on that. Shalakia, sir.
Damn right. Like I said, make sure if you in the Atlanta area, or you passing through, or you live there, stop by. You understand? Hit up that cookout, man. This is, like I actually like them. You know what I'm saying? Because people get to see us in a different light. Mm-hmm. We so gangster. We so, you know what I'm saying? So right. Warriors and victorious with these scriptures. When we out there, battling, everybody be like, oh man, them guys right there, they're militant. We don't know if we could talk to them. You understand? But you can absolutely talk to us. You understand? We are here for our people. And this right here, you will get to see these warriors and victorious niggas. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? In a brotherly fashion. You understand? You'll see us, because that's what we all about. Even when you see us when we battling, that's brotherhood too. Y'all just don't understand. You so used to Christianity and being, soft and timid, and you just don't understand it yet. You know, you think because of the Christian church teaching you that Jesus Christ was some simp and some sucker, and he was just whining and crying over everyone, hoping that they, follow him. That ain't how. That ain't in the Bible. You understand? Yeah, I need to read y'all about. Stop going to church. Matter of fact, have they replaced their church service with the truth out and started tuning in on Sunday? They tripping. If they at church right now, boy, you in the worst place possible. Cause I know y'all in there doing it on silly two-step. I know y'all waiting to catch the Holy Ghost. I know y'all can't wait to shabala. Oh my God. It's like everybody is there to do that. Everybody is there to shabala. That is weird to me. That is weird. Turn around out. A friend of mine, a good friend of mine in the world, man. She what's that religion? Pentecostal. She's a Pentecostal. And for years, I never even asked her, you know how people in the world do, what's your religion? What's your beliefs and this and that. So I never even asked, never even true. She'd always tell me she going to church on Sunday. I ain't really care about none of that, And one day I was down in Branson. I was working, right? And I was out there for like a whole month. And it was a super target. They was building a super target out there. So I had to paint that whole thing, outside, inside, everything, right? And so I was out for a whole month. I'm like, damn, I'm missing my family and everybody, And I called her. I'm like, man, what you doing? She was like, oh, just left church. Had a wonderful, good Holy Ghost time and all that. You know how they do. You know how the Christians do. Right? So then I asked her, then I was like, what religion are you? And we had been friends forever, man. We was, let me see, back in, I think we was teenagers, man, when I first met her, man. I think I was like 17, something like that. And me and her was friends since then, and turned around and she was like, well, I'm Pentecostal. And I asked, I said, do y'all believe that you have to speak in tongues in order to get to heaven? And
That's
she
great.
said, yeah. I said, dude, I said, okay, well, I said, where is that in the Bible? I said, because if that's how you get to heaven, I need to be shabala right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it in my hotel room. I was in the hotel room. I said, if that's how you gotta do it, I'm finna shabala right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Oh my bad, like it.
go ahead.
Nah, you should have told her. I want to learn what is the ABCs to speak it in tongues. I need the
Oh
ABC.
my God.
Every language got an alphabet. You know what I'm saying? Every language got an alphabet. I need them ABCs, so I can get to heaven like you.
Not shabala. Yeah, that's an unknown tongue. So you talking to God right there. See, only God know what you're saying. You understand? So turn around. I asked her. I said, show me that. Right? I need to read that. She said, I don't know exactly where it's at. She said, I'm gonna call my mom. Right? I met her mother, met her family. You know what I'm saying? Met all of them, man. Good family. Right? Turn around. She said, baby, I don't know either. Said, but let me call my mama. So she get Granny on the phone. Right? So we on a four-way. We on a four-way line. Me, my friend, mama, and Granny. Right? Granny come on. She just the sweetest she could be. You understand? And she was like, baby, she said, all we need is Acts. That's all we need. I said, well, that don't make sense. I said, why would they write a whole New Testament and all you need is Acts? You got Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, James. You got Corinthians. You got Romans. You got Hebrew. You got Revelation. And you telling me all we need is Acts? I said, and that's very simple. Acts is how you're supposed to act. You know what I mean? I was like, man,
that's how you correlated everything.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know, Granny. Yeah. She was like, well, hold on, turn to Acts 2, right? And the day of Pentecost and all of that. So when we read through that, she turned around, she said, did you get it? You get it, baby. You understand it now? Do you get it? I said, Granny, no. You understand? I was in the world then. And I told her, I said, Granny, no. What you said versus what you're saying is in the Bible, that's two different things. You said it's in there, and it's not in there no kind of way. And then I even said, a matter of fact, I use my coworker, right? White boy. This white boy, stone alcoholic. But I could ask him where anything was in the Bible, and this devil knew it. You hear me? This devil knew where everything was. Okay. Turned around, I asked him about it. He said, "Oh no, that ain't right." He said, "That ain't right." He said, "Let me get you right to it." And then bam, we got right to the scripture about the speaking in tongues was the least of the gifts. You understand all of that. So, but then before me and Grady, before we got off the four-way, I told her, I said, well, we read down a little further. I said, it's saying that they all speaking in their language, in their tongues where they were born in. I said, to me, that's like English, you know what I'm saying? Swahili, whatever language you would speak, Russian, that's kind of like, whatever language you would speak. I said, no, I don't get that, Granny. I ain't get it. You know what I mean? And then turn around when everybody got off the phone, me and my friend, it was me and her, and she said, I said, did you get it? She said, get what? I said that what y'all is learning in their church ain't in the Bible. She, oh, well, that's what I was taught. That's all I know. You know what I mean? And she refused to let that go because that's what she was taught. They've been believing this pastor all this time that he telling them the truth. When they are not. You understand? They are not telling you the truth. They're lying about everything. Okay? I don't care what it's about. They're lying about it. They are lying about it. And this is why you have to come to the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge in order to get the truth. We are the home of it. And we standing on it. We standing on that. Why? Because we got kahunas. You understand? We got kahunas. We know the truth, and we're not backing down. We're not what they say, agree to disagree. We don't never do that. I'll never agree with something that I disagree with. Don't that just sound crazy? Don't that just sound crazy?
Sir.
Just say you done talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never agree with you, especially if it's a lie. You understand? Now, if you was telling me the truth, I agree with you. I agree with you. And we can stop there. But agree to disagree? No, because you're lying. And I will never agree with a lie. You understand? Hey, Shalom, Trooper Yamashukatah. What's up, mighty man?
Shalom, Cap. Shalom, officer. I would have spoke sooner, but I didn't want to interrupt y'all. So, how about Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatham, sir?
Hey, you too wild, brother. You too wild, brother.
I was locked in the building.
Damn right. Look, go on and pull up that first article for me, Warren.
Come on, sir.
Because this about what's this about episode 4? You understand? Will our oppressors oppress us in 2024? And guess what? Yes, the answer has been yes every show. You understand? Especially this one, man. I can't wait till we get to the story, of what the title is about, being adopted into slavery. This was ridiculous, man. Yeah. You understand? This was ridiculous. And if you don't see, if you black people out there don't see and understand what we're going through by now, something is absolutely wrong with your head. Something is wrong with your head, man. You're dead wrong. If you can't see, you're blind. If you cannot see that these people are never going to let up. They are never going to let up, man. I don't care how many marches you do. I don't care how many hands up, don't shoot you do. You understand? I don't understand none of that. Hold on one second. Somebody said, you don't understand what? We got somebody on the TikTok saying they don't understand. What you don't understand? Yeah, give me more as to what you don't understand. Oh, so you're saying I disagree that you agree to disagree. I just explained that. And you still don't understand? They say we look like superstars. We are. You understand? We are the superstars of our people.
Don't get it twisted.
You damn right, true. We are the only champions for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. The only ones. You see, we got a lot of comments in here. They said that that's a satanic star on your arm. Prove that the shield of David is a satanic star. Prove that. I'll just type it in my on my live feed. Prove it. And that's how you know known of you. Look, you can't even spell. Try to go in, dog. You hear me? And put known instead of none. None of you know what you are talking. And then he had about, come on, man, get your stuff together. You all over the place. Yeah. You seen the shield of David? He got spooked.
Right.
Hey, he saw the shield of David. Like it got spooked. Can't even type. You understand? Hey, come on, man. We don't believe in that right here, that magic and that the shield of David is satanic. It's not. But if you can prove it, then I would like to hear it. All right. Because I know there's one thing that you can't do. Okay. It's actually prove what you are saying. All right. And Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh brought a thumb to all the brothers on the chats, on the Instagram, on the fan base, on the TikTok, and Shalom Yahweh Shemar Alatah by Shem Yahweh Shah to all the sisters on all of those platforms. And of course, y'all know we on YouTube. You understand, on our stream, y'all. So let's see. It says, my flock knows my voice. You're absolutely correct. And do you know who that flock is? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Right. And do you know who else? It is the ones that's in the truth. All right. If you're in any type of religion, you haven't heard his voice. You haven't heard his voice at all. That was Satan talking to you. Okay. And then look, Christians believe that God and Jesus be talking to them all the time anyway. Hey, they that song that they got out about Jesus being on the main line, telling what you want, they really think that they be talking to the Lord. I be wanting to know, like, who are you talking to? Who you talking to with pork on your breath? You really think the Most High want you to eat a whole shrimp scampi? You understand? Whole lobster, what it was, crab? You had a whole crab fest, and you talking about you praying. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that God talking to you in return. Stop it, man. That is pure foolishness. That is foolishness. Yeah. The Lord don't deal with sinners, and that's what the Bible says. All right. All right. All right. Hey, he said, I better sound educated. That's all he had to come back with. Okay, figure out if how the shield of David. There's no proof that it's the shield of David. Man, you okay? So you see what we're dealing with, Akim? We're dealing with people that just talk. We're dealing with people that just talk. Yeah. You understand? There's plenty of proof that this is the shield of David. Number one, you can go to the ruins of Capernaum. Okay, King David's castle. You can look at that. You find the shield of David all over it. This is how you spell David's name in Hebrew. That sign right there. That shape right there. That hexagon shape. That's how you spell his name in Hebrew. Those are letters. Yeah. Those are letters. That's how we know you don't know what you're talking about. All right. Do I not believe that Jesus, Yeshua, is Mashiach? Who is Yeshua? Your big cousin? I don't know a Yeshua. I know a Yahushua. Okay, that I do know. And Jesus, yes, that's how you say his name in English. Yes, I do believe he is. All right. All right. And look, they're telling us to prove all things. When we prove this so much, Man, what the alphabet is? I got it up here somewhere. I can just show you the alphabet and show you the triangle shape. You understand? And show you the da sound, the da, wa, and da. You understand? The da right at the beginning. Okay, the y in the middle, the wa sound, wa, and then da again, da, wa, and da. That's how you say. That's how you say King David's name. That's how you say David in Hebrew. Da, wa, da. Right. That y is the fusion, bringing those two das together, bringing those two triangles together. And then this was just a like a clever way of him signing his signature on things, right? Kind of like how law firms and businesses, they do their name. You understand? They take their letters and make them form different shapes sometimes, stack the S and the M and the T and the P and all, all kinds of stuff like that. That's all it is, man. All right. That's all that is. So, like I said, when you learn ancient Hebrew, like what Commander Junior YAHANNA teaches us, then you'll have a little bit of knowledge in that big empty head of yours. All right. This dude said no proof that this is the shield of David. Oh, MG. When it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Come on, sir. I guess the precept too, Adawan.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Come on. The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 10 and verse 22. Our psaltery is laid on the ground. Our song is put to silence.
Come on with it.
Our rejoicing is at an end. The light of our candlestick is put out. The ark of our covenant is spoiled. Our holy things are defiled. And the name that is called upon us is almost profane.
It's almost profane. Brother, you see what's going on with us. What's been going on with us has been happening for a very long time. It ain't gotten worse at this point right here to where we are now. Okay. And the name that is bestowed upon us is almost profane. It's close. It's real close. Yeah. It's real close. Keep reading, Warren.
Come on, sir. Our children are put to shame. Our priests are burnt. Our Levites are gone into captivity.
Mm-hmm.
Our virgins are defiled.
Mm-hmm.
And our wives ravished.
Mm-hmm. So look at our sisters now.
Right.
Look at what's going on with them now. Look at what's going on with our men now. You understand? Our women are ravished. They ran through. Our children, look at them. They spoiled. You understand? The men, look, they in prison. They on drugs. Look at what's happening with our people. That's the whole point of 2nd Esdras, what he's talking about. Is the condition that our people are in. All right? Keep going.
Come on, sir. Our righteous men carried away.
Mm-hmm.
Our little ones destroyed. Our young men are brought in bondage. And our strong men are become weak.
Absolutely. Our strong men have become weak. Look at all these preachers. Look at all these weak Christian men. It's so soft. Talking about punch you in one cheek, and he gonna let you punch you in another cheek. And he'll turn over and bend over his cheeks. You understand? And that's how soft our men are. Okay? Following our oppressor. Keep going.
Come on, sir. Verse 23. And which is the greatest of all?
Now, this is the greatest of all. If all of that wasn't enough,
yeah,
you understand? If all of that wasn't bad enough, guess what? This is the worst of all. All right, keep going.
Come on. The seal of Zion has now lost her honor.
The seal of Zion has lost her honor. Okay, that seal is the shield of David. All right. If you know the Bible, you would know that the Most High absolutely loved King David, right? But he told King David, okay, he did something that was amazing. He actually brought together all 12 tribes the way the Most High wanted. He brought the kingdom back together. But guess how he did it? You understand? King David was bad with that sword. Okay? He was bad with that sword. All right? And the Most High told him, you got too much blood on your hands. You understand? To build my kingdom. That ain't how he wanted it done. Okay? The Most High, he did it. King David did it. But that ain't how the Most High wanted it done. Okay? Because he don't want to unalive none of his people. Okay? That's not what he wants. Okay? So now our King Christ took that charge and he did it to the T. Okay? And this is why we follow Christ. Okay? That's why we follow Christ, because he did it to the T. Turn around and he had to shed not one drop of blood. Not one drop, even though he was gangster enough to do it. Now, he said it. He said, for those my enemies that wish I should not reign over them, bring them hither, he said, and slay them before me. You understand? So Christ wasn't no all-loving chump.
Right.
Walking around hugging and kissing everybody.
Right.
You understand? Christ wasn't no chump at all. Look, I had to use your word, my child, chump. You chump. Yeah. Look, our king wasn't no chump. Like what our oppressor like to tell us, man, that the greatest damn black man that ever lived was a sissy like him. Walking around hugging and kissing people. Letting folks smack him upside the head. Nah, that wasn't our king, man. You understand? That wasn't our king. He wasn't bamming no tambourine. He wasn't in no church on Sunday. He wasn't speaking in no tongues. Shabala, 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 shabala. He wasn't doing none of that 65 mess that you Christians do in the church. None of that. You understand? Our king was a warrior. All right? And he did the work to the teeth, to the bone. You understand? Something that you Christians will never do. Something that they'll never do. You know, they often type in the chat, but they don't do no work. You don't see them doing nothing for our people but lying to them. That's it. Yeah. That's all you see. God love everybody. No, he don't. In the Bible, it said he only love one nation of people. That's it.
That's right. Jesus
died for everybody. Jesus told you who he died for, the Israelites. Nobody else. You understand? You can eat what you want to eat long as you pray over it. Yeah, okay, you still gonna get sick. Eat them hams and them hocks.
It's a lot of I could say.
Eat them hogs and them mogs and some chitterlings. Right. Eat them shrimps and them scampies. Eat them crab boils. And we'll see what happened to you. We're gonna see what's gonna happen to you. While you praying over the crab leg, you're going to get sick, regardless. While you praying over the shrimp, even if you take the little strip of doo-doo out the shrimp, you're still going to get sick. You're going to get sick. And then let's see you pray that away. You know, the prayer warriors, they always praying. You understand? You got the prayer warriors to pray for you now. That's how they do it, my shot. That's how they do it. You understand? You got the prayer warriors praying for you. You understand? Hey, if you would obey God, you wouldn't have those problems.
That's
you wouldn't have them issues. You understand? But go ahead, my shot.
Now I was gonna say you got a lot of people in the chat, man. They must let church out early or something, man.
Oh, man, I don't know. They must have came up short on them ties. I don't know.
They had to let them out early, man.
I don't know. You know what happened? You don't pay them ties, they put you out. You understand? You can't come to the church. You are banned from the church. Boy, hey, mess me up when they start sending out letters. You understand? To the people once they would get behind in their ties. Wasn't being consistent with their ties. Oh my God, that's insane. That's insane. You can break every other. Does that make sense? Do that even make sense? I don't even see why Christians don't understand that. You don't have to keep none of the Old Testament laws except for that one with that money. They force some ties on you, but they don't tell you that you got to keep no other law. They tell you Jesus died for that. You ain't got to do that no more. When that is the weirdest thing to me. And none of them question it. None of them say, wait a minute now. Tithe, where can I find tithes at? In the Old Testament. Pastor said, I don't have to keep those laws no more. So why don't any of those members get up and stand up to that chump ass pastor of theirs and say, Pastor, why you got us paying tithes? And it's in the Old Testament. And it's in the laws that you said, which is done away with. And it ain't in the laws in the 10 Commandments. Paying them tithes ain't in the 10 Commandments. So where are you getting this from, Pastor? They don't even question it. They don't even ask. You know what they do? They just take their silly butt to church every Sunday, open that wallet of theirs, open that purse of theirs, or that coin purse, whichever one they carry, or that clutch, you understand, or just a big old goddamn duffel bag. You know, some of them sisters got bags this goddamn big. They got bags that big, boy. Everything down in there. Got the baby in the bag. You pull the baby out the bag. You pull the Pampers out the bag. She got everything in the bag. Got lunch down in there. Got a snack for you. You know, you got peppermints if your sugar get low. You understand? They got everything in that bag. You okay?
Somebody about to, sir.
Go ahead.
Look, hey, that's crazy that you say that, right? Because I asked my real, I said, why it take you so long to get out the car? You should just be able to hop out, go in the back, grab your purse. So one day we was at a Walmart. I got out the car first. I went around and I grabbed that purse. I said, whoa, what the hell you got in here? I'm like, you got your whole damn life in. Like, what's in here?
They do. They absolutely do.
That was crazy. I'm like, man, I see them women, they be throwing out everything in their damn purse. Everything. Yeah. I don't see how they can find that in there.
Right.
And they know exactly where it's at. Whatever you ask them for, if it's gum, hold on. They're gonna shuffle for a second, but they know where it's at. Oh, yeah. They know where it's at. Keys to the car. They're gonna shuffle for a second, but they're gonna get them keys. They know where they at. You understand? Me, I would have got lost in it. I don't go in a woman's purse.
No.
You understand? I remember my mama asked me one time to go get something. I looked at her. I said, no, I just gave it to her. I just gave it to my mama. I wouldn't even finna try to do it. You understand? Cause look, I ain't forgot what she asked me to find when I looked in there, saw all that stuff in there. I'm like, damn, shouldn't this be in your closet? Like, you know, I'm telling you. So look, I forgot what the hell she asked me for. I just handed it to her. Here, mom. You understand? And look, I never attempted to go on a person again, straight up, you know. But yeah, man, that was an excellent precept. You understand? And people, they don't understand. They don't understand, you know, the Bible. All they know is what the pastors say on Sunday. You know, they don't do what the scriptures say, to study to shew thyself approved. They don't study nothing. You see what the response was there's no proof that this is the shield of faith. Yes, it is. Tons of proof. All you got to do is just look it up. I know you got Google. You can Google this, man. You understand? So I'm in the Christian doctrine. What I don't even know what that's talking about. What that means. Good night.
Lock it, Cap.
And look, he said that's not how he says not how you spell his name. That's a made up breakdown. Oh my God. Approve it's a made up breakdown. Show me how to spell his name in the Hebrew. Show me how, and don't give me no Loretta Stone. You understand? Give me the ancient Hebrew. Give me the Paleo. All right. Give me that Hebrew, and then you can talk or type. All right. And matter of fact, if you want to, we can have a discussion. We can talk about it. Go over to YouTube, right? Look up Sharpen Sword Radio, or you can go to ISUPK St. Louis. Follow the link that's in the chat. You can come on the stage and we can talk about it. All right. So go ahead, Troop.
Okay. I got to keep you on schedule, Cap. I got the article for you.
God, the water. Come on, Ward. Let's get it.
Come on,
Look, I appreciate that.
No sweat, Adawan. All right, we got an article. All right, the title of the article is Black Woman Says Burger King Employee Put N-word on receipt.
Now, why are these people doing that? You understand? All you are there to do is make burgers and fries. That's all you there to do. What Burger King got? The Star Burger or something like that? Or is that Hardee's? What do Burger King got?
The Whopper.
The Whopper.
You're
supposed to sell Whoppers, man. And guess what? You're supposed to sell Whoppers to niggas if they want one. But these people hate us so much, man. They hate us so much. Look at what they did to this sister. Off of just a complaint. Go ahead, Op.
Come. A Texas woman says a Burger King employee put a racial slur on her receipt after the fast food chain got her order wrong.
So they get this woman order wrong, and then let's find out what she did. Let's find out if she deserved what they did to her. Go ahead, keep reading.
Come, sir. On Sunday, June 23rd, the woman who chose to remain anonymous said she ordered a fiery wrap and a small fry from the drive-thru line at Burger King in Austin. They made my order wrong, so I let them know the food was messed up. Do you mind fixing it? Or
wait, hold on. Pay attention to that. She asked them very nicely.
Yeah.
Do you mind fixing my order? You messed it up. Do you mind fixing it for me? Now they claim that we are the ones that don't have good sense. They claim we are the ones that act a fool everywhere we go. But this sister don't sound like she's doing that to me. Asking them very kindly, can they fix the order since they messed it up? You understand? Now, and then check this out. Now, in this country here, right, the customer is always what?
Right.
Unless you, except for if you're a nigga. If you're a nigga, then you're wrong. You understand? But if guess what? But if you anybody else, then they'll follow that. Yeah. They are supposed to work to fix what they messed up. And guess what? Things happen.
Yeah.
Things happen. This sister is understanding enough to say, you know what? Hey, you messed up my order. No big deal. Just can you fix it for me, please? That's what she said. She just asked, can you get my order right?
Right.
And they should, you know what? Of course, we're sorry. Just give us a few seconds. And would you like a free drink or an apple pie or whatever the hell they got? You know what I'm saying? That's usually how it's supposed to go.
Come.
You satisfy their cup, especially when you messed up the order.
Right.
I don't understand the anger and the frustration towards her when she's only doing what every customer would do. Every customer that pays for an order and the order is wrong, they're going to, guess what? As they take off a little bit, you know, they move the line, they go through the drive-through, and they go ahead and move out the way so the other cars can come get their order. So they pull up just a little bit and they start checking that bag and make sure everything in the bag. And then if it's right, they pull off. You understand? Right. But if it's wrong, you see them get out of their car and they walking on the inside. You understand? That's what every customer would do.
Yeah.
And then she ain't going there like an idiot. Like, you know how the article that we pulled last time, where the devil went into was that Burger King too? I think it might have been Burger King too. The brother, the manager, rung the devil up, gave him a discount on his food. The food was discounted. And he came in there and put a gun in the man's face and said, my order's supposed to be $12 instead of $8. Yeah. And put a gun in the brother's face. Now that's how they act. This is how they act. But here we are just asking for, you know, my order to be fixed. And now she deserves the treatment that she gets? No, she doesn't. But these people are this just happened a couple days ago. This was this year. This ain't nothing that we talking about 1800s. This ain't nothing we talking about way back in the day. This just happened this year, a few days ago. Keep going, Warren.
Come, sir. Do you mind fixing it? Or can I get something else?
Absolutely.
Right.
That's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to take care of that customer. That customer is right, especially when you were wrong and messed up the order. Keep going.
Come, sir. And at first, he was like, no.
Now look at that. Why are you telling her no when that's not what she ordered? Why are you doing that? You are an idiot. This guy is an idiot. And he hates our people, man. You understand? This was a personal thing to him. He wasn't there just to do his job. He wasn't there and said, you know what? Yeah, we did mess up the order. I see what you're asking me for versus what's on your receipt and what's in your bag. We're sorry. We're going to take care of that. That's how that's supposed to go.
Right.
Hell, he think he talking about no.
Right.
When the customer is always right.
That's right.
Keep going up.
Come. And at first, he was like, no. And I was like, okay. Can I just get my money back?
Right. Customer? Look, she ain't even trying to put up no fight. She's like, all right, well, just give my money back then. It ain't no big deal. Just give my change. Just give my change. Look at how the sister is. Very calm. You understand? Very cool. Very collective. She ain't going crazy. She ain't went bonkers. She ain't letting this devil, you know what I'm saying, get up under her skin. She like, all right, well, just give my money back. We'll just do it that way. You can't refuse giving a person their money back. You understand? You got to give them their money. They don't want the food. They don't want the food. They give you the food back, and you turn around and give that person their money back. Go ahead, Doc.
Come, sir. The customer said she was refunded for her order. But the employee refused to give her a receipt.
So here they go again. Now we playing with the receipt to make sure that she got her money back and make sure her money go back on her card. Right. Go ahead, keep going. So they still trying to play games. Refunded her, but saying, "Oh, we ain't got no receipt. We ain't gonna give you no receipt." Go ahead.
Come. A second employee then stepped in and handed her a customer copy of the receipt.
Keep going.
According to the woman, I got the receipt. I drove out of the drive-thru, but as soon as I came around the corner, I looked down on the receipt. She said the receipt showed the refunded amount and listed the reason as customer followed by the N-word.
So this is what they writing on the receipt. They let her know what they thought about her. All because they messed up her order. You understand? They mess up her order and they have the nerve to be mad at her and then turn around and they're going to let her know how they feel about her. Do you see what's going on with these people? Is this ever going to change? No, it's not. No, it's not. This is why it is so important for us to follow what's in the Bible when it says for us to come together.
Yeah.
O nation, not desire. Give me that out real quick. Zephaniah 2:1, and then we're going to jump to the next article.
Come, sir. The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
You got to understand that there is only one nation that's not desired by nobody on this planet. You understand that we get this type of treatment everywhere we go. Everywhere we go and everything that we do, this is how we get treated. It turned around, and we got so many of those articles that we done brought out already about them writing that on brothers and sisters' receipts. It is insane. Make your head spin. That they hate our people so much. You claim that we free them. Why won't you treat us like it then? You understand? If we are free like what you say, why don't you treat us like it? Because they don't. They don't care nothing about our freedom. Only when it comes to their freedom, they'll storm the White House if they have to.
Right.
They'll piss and defecate on the senator's desk. You understand? Go all through the paperwork, trash the place. If they feel like you jeopardizing their freedom, but yours they could give 2 F's about. You understand?
Right.
They could give 2 F's about your freedom, but theirs make them wear a mask. So the only thing you're trying to do is just not let them get sick, but make them wear a mask if you want to. See what's gonna happen. You understand? It was almost a war about a damn mask. Yeah. Wasn't that insane? They was ready to go to war over a mask. I heard so many of them saying, "You're taking away my rights."
Right.
Like, dude, it's so that you won't get sick. That's why they say wear the mask.
Right.
Not just trying to force you to do something. It's for your own good.
Yeah.
But nope, that ain't how they saw it. They felt like you were taking away their rights. But what about our rights that you've taken away, that you've never given us? Number one, you've claimed to have given us that. We are still in the month of Juneteenth, okay? Celebrating our so-called freedom. And guess what? We can't even celebrate it. We can't even do it. Don't start with the article, Warren.
Come.
We can't celebrate. You understand? This is crazy. Because we don't have any freedom when it comes to them. You're not a person. You're not a human. They don't care how you feel. You understand? They mess up your order. You want your food right. They don't care what you want. They ain't give a damn about what you want. They told her no, straight up no, we not finna fix your order after they messed it up. Show you how these people are, man.
Right.
Show you how they are. Turn around and guess what? Finally give her money back. Still just don't want to give her the receipt to show that she was refunded. Like, come on, man. And then on top of that, if that wasn't enough, had to let her know how they felt about it. Wrote it on her receipt, man. This is insane. This is insane. And guess what? They are forever going to treat us like this. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Come, sir. This is the conclusion of the article, Cap.
Oh, come on with it.
Come. It was very, very devastating to think that we are still going through that in today's times. As a Black woman, it was just a lot. I will never go back to Burger King again, she added.
Damn right. And she should. She need to stay away from them devils. And if you don't have you a husband, you need to come in here and get Trooper Halakaman. You understand? That brother protects you with his life. Burger King don't want to see him coming. They gonna close the door when they see that warrior come in there while you talking to his woman crazy. You understand? So, but that's a shame, man. And let that be a lesson to you sisters out there. And guess who you gonna need? You're gonna need a brother to protect you. You understand? So, like I said, come on up in here and get you one. Starting with Trooper Halakaman. You understand? That brother is ready, okay, to knock something down for his brothers and his sisters. I know he'll go to war for his woman. I know he will. You understand? I know he'll protect his woman. All right. So let's go and get the next one, Warrior.
Come, sir. Black American Airlines passenger claims white woman stole her seat.
And guess what? It wasn't no claim. She actually did. Come on with it.
Come, sir. A black passenger claimed a white woman stole her seat in premium economy class due to white privilege.
Mm-hmm. And look, and when you look in the article, it showed the sister posted her flight and her seat and all of that. That's what gets me, right? Is the pilots and everybody that's working the plane, right along with the stewardess, everybody has the layout of where everyone is supposed to be seated.
That's right.
When you go online, right, and you book it, you pick where you want to sit. It'll show you what's available and what's not available.
Right.
What's not available have a big old X in it. You can't pick that seat. Somebody else got it.
Right.
Then you pick the other one. The sister was right at the front, and I believe it was to the left of the plane. The very first damn row. Okay. And if she has this, in her email, because they send you a confirmation in your email showing you how much you paid, showing you when your flight leave, telling you how early you better be there, about 2 hours before. You know what I'm saying? And all of that, everything. Where you sitting there, everything. Time to plane take off, got the whole rundown.
Yeah.
This sister got this in her email. They have it on the plane. No way in the world this sister should not have gotten her seat.
Slocky Cap.
Go ahead, Warren.
Ain't it the same way if you buy a ticket to an NBA game?
Absolutely. Same anywhere. Anywhere. The ticket tell you when you buy the ticket at the games, it tell you where you sitting at, what row and what seat in that row. That's absolutely right. Same thing.
Right.
Same thing when we go to the Cardinals game downtown. You understand? They tell you when they print that ticket out and they hand them to you, how many tickets you got. It's gonna tell you what row and what seat. Row that's 15, right. Seat E, F, G. You understand?
Right.
A, B, and C. Right. Seat K. You understand? Or however they letter them or number them. You right. understand? You might be in row A, B, C, and D, and then seat 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. But yeah, that's how I go. Everywhere. Even if you buy a bus ticket, the Greyhound or the what's the other one? What's the other one? The cheap one. I forgot the name of the damn thing, but you know what I'm talking about. The little cheap bus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Peter Pan.
Huh? No, not that one. Shit, I forgot the name of. But anyway, the little cheap. It's the alternative to Greyhound. You understand? You
can like it. The mega bus.
Mega bus. There you go. Yeah, you can get on mega. Same thing on mega bus. You understand? Same thing every damn where. Okay. Right. Even the opera. The opera do the same thing. If you go to the opera, if you go to the Fox, they're gonna do you the same way when they give you your ticket. They're gonna tell you where you are sitting. So if you find somebody in your seat,
yeah,
you can tell them, hey, excuse me, this is my seat here, and that person's supposed to get up and get in their own damn seat.
That's right.
You can go and get the people that's working in the aisle, say, excuse me, these people are in my seat, and they refuse to get up.
That's right.
Then they can go over there with security and say, hey, this is not your seat. Get up, and if you don't get up, they're going to force you to get out of there.
Right.
Simple as that. That's how you're supposed to deal with that. But they didn't do that for this sister on this plane. Show you what they did to her. Come on up.
Come on, sir. A white woman stole her seat in premium economy class due to white privilege.
You know, broke ass damn Karen.
Yeah.
Why didn't you pay for, you understand, a better seat? Like this sister did. Your broke ass. They think they are entitled to every single thing, especially something that's ours. She ain't care because no black woman bought that ticket. Guess where she sat her white ass at? In her seat and did not get up. Now, let that have been the other way around. You know what they just did to some brothers on a plane out?
What's that?
They claimed that the brothers, I forgot how many it was, 2 or 3 of them. That we got that article too. But there was a couple of brothers on the plane, and they claim black people stink. which I beg to differ. You understand? Black people keep it clean in most cases.
It's the other way around.
It's the other way around all day long.
Come.
And they put them off of the plane. Now, why, if this woman stole this sister's seat, why didn't she get put off the plane?
Yeah.
They had a black woman. It was a Karen arguing with a sister about something. Guess who they put off the plane? Guess who they put off the plane? The sister. When it was the Karen that started the whole incident.
Yeah.
But here this sister is, she got to sit here and deal with her loss. Check it out. Keep reading.
Come, sir. But dismissed a more likely explanation and misled the public.
Dismissed the whole thing and misled the public. That's how they do it.
Oh, yeah.
They don't want to hear your complaints. They don't want to hear what's wrong with you. They don't want to hear nothing about nobody stole no seat from you.
Right.
Just sit down, shut up, and fly to where you going.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they want you to be.
Shut
like
up and
like a good slave. Come on, keep reading.
Come, sir.
Keep reading.
And yet American Airlines ultimately refunded her upgrade fee, even though she still flew in the upgraded cabin and had an open seat next to her.
That's what they did to that sister. Say, here, we'll just give you the upgrade fee. We give you that back. When she should have been able to fly for free. They should have gave her her whole money, everything she paid back. Because her flight, I believe, was almost like $600.
It was Salakia Cap.
Go ahead,
off GP for the inconvenience and the embarrassment.
Absolutely. Because I know she's sitting there telling, this is my seat. Here it goes. She got a phone showing you, this is my seat right here. You see the confirmation.
Right.
And that is embarrassing as hell to turn around and have to suffer a loss behind these folks, man. That's how they do us, though. That's how we got to keep taking L's behind them. No, we ain't taking no L's. You understand? That sister should have been able to get her seat.
That's right.
But like she said, jump to the next one, Warren. But like she said, because of white privilege, she had to take the L. And that is disgusting, man. And that's a shame. Shame on them devils for not making that thing right.
Yeah.
She should have got a full refund.
Yeah.
Since you wasn't gonna give her seat.
That's right.
And I hope she keep going with this and try to get a little more than what she got. Just a little upgrade fee. And you understand? Nah, that ain't enough. That is not enough. And like I said, hopefully that sister go all the goddamn way and get all of her money back. Hopefully they do that. Because there was no way that she should not have gotten her seat. First thing they should have done was had Karen pull up her confirmation.
Right.
And have the sister pull up her confirmation.
Right. Let's see who lied.
Yeah, absolutely. And look and see. Okay, Karen, this is not your seat. You're sitting in the back. You understand? That's what you paid for, that cheap ass ticket in the back. The one for $225. That's where you sitting at, way back there. Go back there. All right, Shaquita, you come on up here and you get your rightful seat because you have your proof. That's what should have happened. But we already know. We already know why it didn't. You understand? Don't let no white woman start crying.
Right.
Don't let her start crying. It would have been a whole mess. You understand? It would have been a whole mess. Then she would have been in fear for her life, and then the sister would have been in handcuffs. Sister would have been in cuffs, and she was the one in the right. She was the one in the right, and she was done wrong. But like I said, these people are going to oppress us in 2024. Yes, they are. They're not going to stop. Yep. Go ahead. Give me the next one, Warden.
Come, sir. NBC News. After being accused of stealing AirPods in high school, a woman files a federal civil rights lawsuit.
Check this story out. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. Naperville, Illinois. A 21-year-old woman who was accused and cleared of stealing AirPods from a classmate while she was in high school has filed a $20 million civil rights discrimination lawsuit.
So you know they said she stole these from a white kid, the white classmate. Okay. Right? And then check it out. Keep on.
Come. Has filed a $20 million civil rights discrimination lawsuit against the city of Naperville and 2 members of its police department.
Mm-hmm.
The lawsuit filed May 21st in U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Illinois' Eastern Division seeks damages for the pain and suffering Amara Harris experienced as she worked to clear her name over 3 years.
So this sister turned around and was found innocent and still has to try to clear her name. Like, why, if you find someone innocent, why is it so hard for them to do this out? Why is it so hard for them to just take that pencil or that pen where they wrote all them charges at, like this right here with the pencil, right? And then flip the pencil over and just erase all of it. You understand? Why is it not that simple?
Right.
Why does it take so long when it comes to us? Why do we have to fight? You understand? So much. Why is that? Because guess what? They don't give a damn. We still they slaves. They can care less about anything that we talking about. Anything that we go through, they don't care. They accused her. This woman was falsely accused. And then she was proven innocent and still has to fight to try to clear her name. Which, like I said, you just take there's lead on one end and there's rubber on another end.
A Salaki cap.
And you just flip it. And you work with the rubber. And you erase all of the accusations that you placed upon this sister. Go ahead,
Or a Salaki cap, or if I could.
Come on with it.
Or just press the delete button.
Come on. Just push backspace. You understand? Push the back, hold the backspace. Matter of fact, it clear it all out. Take the backspace, hold it, and clear it all out. And it'll go away. Right. It'll be as if it never happened. Because it didn't happen.
Right.
You didn't do it. That's how you make that right.
That's right.
You right, warrior. Take the because they ain't writing nothing down no more. They typing it now. You understand? They turn around and typing everything. But I had to go to this was crazy. I had to go to a deposition for an accident that I saw. You know what I mean? And boy, turn around, and that lady, she was typing her ass off too, boy. She was getting it. Every single word that was being said, especially when the attorneys was going. I don't even know. That's one job I wouldn't be able to do. You understand? I wouldn't. She like this, her and him. He talking. Then she looked down for us. So she was getting it. Boy, I was like, God damn. You understand? Mm-hmm. But every word was being typed.
Yeah.
You understand? And they told me, okay, well, if you need to, if you want, you can request a copy from the lawyer. You know what I mean? From the attorney. You know. So yeah, but that was crazy. But every word is being typed, and just as much as you sit there, clack, 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 type it all up, press that backspace and take it all out.
That's right.
But this sister fighting for years to clear her name, and she's innocent. Do you know how many brothers and sisters struggle with this? You know how many struggle over some AirPods? I mean, don't get me wrong. Now, if somebody steals something from you, they should replace it. They should replace what they stole. You should not be stealing. And guess what? This sister did not steal and was found innocent. That's what I don't understand.
Mm.
Why so long? Why she got to do all this to clear her name? Why you can't instantly clear her name?
Right.
Instantly. No, none of this stealing stuff should come up on a background check. None of it.
Right.
She was proven innocent. She got her walking papers because she didn't steal. Big ups to this sister for not being a thief and for turning around and fighting to clear her name.
That's right.
Because some people would just take it laying down, but not this sister. Her name, look, she know like the ISUPK. She needed to get one of them flyers and get on up in here.
Yeah.
You understand? Come on up in here because she sound like one of us. She know that her name means everything. And I ain't talking about her birth name that she was given, her mother gave her at birth. Talking about her reputation.
That's right.
She knows that her reputation is everything, and she wants it clear. And them devils should hurry up and clear it. Should have cleared it after it happened, after she was found innocent.
Right.
It should be cleared then. Go ahead, Warren.
Come on, sir. It also claims Harris, who is black, was the victim of a law enforcement system that disproportionately cites black students for minor infractions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's everywhere we are.
Yeah.
You can do the minimum and get the maximum.
Yeah.
That's how the system works when it comes to us.
That's right.
The system don't work for us like it worked for everybody else.
Sir.
You're proven guilt. You're guilty until proven innocent. And then this is a case right here to where, guess what? Even then you ain't proven innocent. Even when you innocent, the sister is innocent, and she still has a record as if she's guilty. Come on with it. Keep reading.
Still like it, Cap.
Come on up.
I can't imagine having to go through all of this.
Yeah.
For some $20 earbuds.
Come on. Yeah, come on.
This is I mean, that's even less. Sounds like it's even less than a misdemeanor.
Come on. I mean, at school, I mean, you shouldn't even. I mean, I wouldn't even want to put like no criminal charges on no kids, man.
Right, Cap.
You know what I'm saying? They turn around now. Let's say, for instance, the AirPods. They did come up missing. Okay, we do know that somebody did steal the AirPods. This is what I would do. I'm like, damn, you got your future. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole long time ahead of you, right? And I would turn around and get the parents involved.
Yeah.
And get the AirPods replaced. That's what I would do.
Right.
That's what I would do. We would get some kind of punishment, some kind of in-house or outhouse punishment, whether you be suspended in school or suspended out of school.
Right.
Right. But not turn around and call police on you.
Right.
You understand? Maybe this was, a one-time mistake that you made. Yeah. Maybe you'll learn your lesson. If your mama turn around and had to come up here, your daddy got to buy some AirPods and then buy me lunch for a week. You understand?
Yeah.
And maybe you'll learn your lesson. Okay? Maybe you'll learn your lesson. But not to turn around and make you a criminal. Not a teenager, man. Especially over something this minor.
Right.
Okay? That's not like you brought a gun and pointed it at somebody, shooting all up in the classes down the hall or in the cafeteria. That's a whole nother story. But it's some AirPods. Like you said, something that's $20.
Yeah.
Some $20. Even if they was Beats by Dre, what are they? 100? You understand?
Right.
$100. Your mom and daddy had to come off $100.
Yeah.
All right. And me lunch for a week. Well, I don't know. So Beats by Dre, you might have to buy me lunch for a month. You understand? Some Beats, you might have to buy me lunch for a month. But guess what? I wouldn't try to put no criminal charges on no kid.
No.
Over something like that. I give you another chance. Now, AirPods keep on coming up missing. Now we're gonna have to deal with you.
Right.
because you are a repeat offender. But if you turn around and learn your lesson, then that's enough right there. That's as far as we got to go with that.
That's right.
Why just get your parents involved? I ain't trying to make you a criminal, send you to jail. You know,
right?
I ain't trying to go that route. But that's the difference between us and them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, their way is cruelty, and that's it. That's all they know.
Mm-hmm.
Their way is cruelty, cruel and unusual punishment. Like them jails that they building now, the ones that's several levels under the ground, where they pumping air, where you don't get no light. The only light that you get is the ones that they turn on and off. You don't get to look outside. If you did look outside, all you would see was dirt and gravel. That's it. They building the jails under the ground. You know what they say? You'll never see the light of day again. Oh, they mean it now. They mean it. This cat here, man. Esau is a cruel and unusual dude, man.
Yeah.
And that's his specialty, cruelty. You know?
Yeah.
Cruelty. They crucified this sister over some AirPods that she did not steal. Keep going, Warrior.
Come.
Look, that's what we getting on next. We gonna get on the police force next, on the next article. Come on with it.
Come, sir. Her ordeal began in 2019 when she was a junior at Naperville North High School in suburban Chicago, and noticed her AirPods were missing.
Mm-hmm.
She retraced her steps back to a table where she had been sitting in the Learning Commons, a space where students gather before class. She said she spotted a pair of AirPods, assumed they were hers, and took them.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
When it was brought to her attention that the serial number on the AirPods she grabbed matched the number of another student's AirPods, Harris turned them in to the school dean, she said.
Look at this sister, man.
Yeah.
Just as honest as she could be.
God.
Realized that she made a mistake. That was an honest mistake. She thought they were hers.
Simple mistake, Adawan.
Simple mistake. She thought they were hers. She left hers and realized they weren't hers and turned them in.
Yeah.
She didn't say, "Oh shit, somebody got mine, so I need mine now." She didn't say that. She turned them in. What they like to say? Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah.
Don't they say that out?
Right.
And here this sister is being honest, and then this is what they did to her. Come on with it.
Come concert. About 2 weeks later, a Naperville Police Department officer who serves as a school resource officer ticketed her for allegedly stealing the AirPods.
Now, I don't understand why the staff didn't get involved immediately to tell them, no, she did pick them up. She thought they were hers, but she then turned them in. She realized they weren't hers,
right?
And said, "Oh, let me give them to the office." That's what she did,
right?
And 2 whole weeks later, she gets a ticket for this. Come on, come on with it.
Adawan.
Go ahead.
So they trying to tell us that it wasn't nobody at that school that was willing to vouch for that young lady.
Man, no, nobody did. That's what I'm saying. I would have stepped up. I would have said something. The person she turned them into should have said, "No, this is bogus.
Right.
She should not be getting a ticket. She turned these in."
That's right.
The staff should be fighting on her behalf.
That's right.
The staff should be. I know I would. That's
right.
Since you're all about what's right, let's do this right there. But no, they didn't do it. None of them vouched for her. None of them said anything. None of them said a word. And now this sister's having to clear a name to where there's nothing to pin on her. She didn't even steal anything. God, this is crazy. This is crazy. the sister mistakenly picked these up because she left hers behind. So she did what anybody would do.
Select your cap.
Come on with it.
I got the precept, Adawan.
Come on.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
Oh, he going where I want to go. Come on.
Judah mourneth, in the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground. And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Absolutely. You understand? Turn around, and we definitely are mourning. We got so many scriptures that and our protection. That's what it's talking about, the gates. You understand? Our gates mourning, meaning our protection.
Right.
We don't have it. Look, there was nobody at Burger King to protect that sister.
Right.
You understand? There was no one there to protect her from those devils, from them treating her the way that they did, knowing that the customer is always right. There was no one there for this sister to turn around and protect her. You understand? From being accused of being a criminal, and she's not. There was no one on that plane to protect that sister.
Right.
Our gates languish. You understand? Meaning, just think about it. This is a metaphor. Think about a gate that's sagging and won't close. You understand? Won't open all the way. Somebody can get in and out of that. If you can't move that gate and open and pull that little latch down, and then guess what? You can go right on in. Yeah. You can go right on in. And this is a metaphor from how our oppressor and all the other nations of people treat us and how they do us because of our protection. Our protection is so busy at church, shouting, speaking in tongues, doing that silly ass two-step that everybody do the same. Everybody do the same little two-step dance every damn Sunday. They so busy doing that. This is what's happening to our people out here. When we go on plane, train, automobile, it don't matter where the hell you at. Whether you in class, whether you on the corner, walking down the street, sitting on the porch at your house, sitting at your house, you subject to get this. Down in Kansas City, you turn around and Cat went to go pick up his little brother and sister and almost got his whole brain and head blown off just from going to the wrong door. Accidentally went to the wrong door. And that was almost the last day this young man was seen alive. You understand? Start with that other article, Warren. Hey, Steven, I see we got you up on the stage. Give me 1 second, and then we'll find out what it is you would like to say. Just 1 second. All right, going to start that other article out, because we almost at the last one, but I definitely want to get the policeman. I want to run the policeman right behind this.
Come on, sir.
All right,
let's get to it.
Come on with it.
All right, here we go. DOJ finds Phoenix Police. DOJ finds Phoenix Police Department discriminates against minorities and uses excessive force. Salaki Adawan, what DOJ stand for?
Which one?
What does DOJ stand for?
That's the Department of, I think it's
Comic-Con. Department of Justice.
I think, yeah.
Okay, Comic-Con. There we go. All right. I'm ready when you are, sir.
Come on, you got it.
Comic-Con, let's begin. A Justice Department official said it was the first time the agency had found violation of the civil and constitutional rights of homeless people. Okay. The Phoenix Police Department uses excessive force, violates constitutional rights, particularly those of homeless people.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. They taking homeless black people and using excessive, like, come on, man. They don't even have compassion on people that's totally down and out. Totally down and out.
Right.
They walking around kicking rocks, begging for change, nowhere comfortable to lay their head, to wash up and take a bath or a shower. And look at what they're doing to these folks, man. They're oppressing them. They're oppressing these people, especially the homeless. Like, that's how you know that our oppressor, man, the white man, he is a coward. He is a coward, man. He always picking on somebody who he know. Like, hell, they barely even got strength enough to even holler at you because they're hungry. They're starving out there. They barely can even raise their voice, let alone raise a hand in self-defense. And he out there using excessive force on them, man. Like, come on. Keep going out.
Sir. The Phoenix Police Department uses excessive force, violates constitutional rights, particularly those of homeless people, and discriminates against Black, Hispanic, and Native American people.
Oh, come on now. How many times have the ISUPK since 1969 been telling you that we all the same people?
That's
and
right.
We all getting the same treatment, man. You understand? Blacks, they say it just like how we did all the time.
That's right.
Blacks, Hispanic, I say it all the time. Why? Because that's what I heard as soon as I came in here. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, we are all the same people. We are all the same people, man. Get that through your head. Give a damn because we look different. We're a little lighter than the other. We all come from the same one forefather.
Yeah.
12 tribes, 12 different tribes of the same family come from the same one black man, Jacob, which name was changed to Israel in the Bible. And what a wonderful feeling to absolutely know where the hell we come from.
That's right.
You understand? We ain't confused about who we are no more. Where we come from, where we fit in. We know we don't fit in this place. Officer Bond said it right all the time. Saint Lucifer, Hail Zuri, and Hail America. You understand? That's what he called this place.
Yeah. And
he is absolutely right. This is hell for us, man.
Yeah.
This is hell for us. They taking the homeless of our people, man. And oppressing it. Why are you bothering them, man? They sleeping outside in the heat. They're about to die in the heat. They sleeping in the cold. They're about to freeze to death in the cold. They in the rain. Hell, they was outside in the tornado that just hit her a couple of weeks ago. The homeless was outside. They couldn't take shelter nowhere. No one will let them in. No one will let them in. They downtown with all of these empty buildings, vacant buildings that our oppressor refuses to open up.
The richest.
And you know what? They wouldn't even let them in to hide from the goddamn tornado that possibly could have hit where they was at, where they were standing at. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
But this is what he do to people that's, like I said, man, that's already got problems. Yeah. Like, why are you dragging them through the mud? Why are you oppressing them when they have nothing? Yeah. They walk around with, I see them all the time, huh? We feed them all the time. Yeah. We talk to them all the time. And we turn around and I see them with their backpack on. That's all they got in a backpack. That's all they got in the backpack coming out of some gas station that didn't run them off, that let them go in there, brush their teeth, and wash their face. And wash up in the goddamn sink. You know, like, come on, man. It's some more on that.
Come on, sir.
Come on with it.
According to the results of an investigation by the Justice Department released Thursday, the Justice Department found a pattern or practice of violations, saying Phoenix police frequently stop, detain, and arrest homeless people without reasonable suspicion.
Mm, mm, mm. So you don't even have any cause for, you know, pulling them over, harassing them, making them stop when they walking, making them get up. They land on the ground, and you making them get up and get in cuffs, slamming them up against the car, throwing them up against walls and stuff like that, harassing these people, using excessive force for absolutely no cause. You don't even have a reason as to why you are doing what you're doing. You didn't see a gun. You didn't see them brandishing or flourishing any weapon. You didn't see them doing anything wrong other than them being homeless. That's the only thing that, yes. And you know what? The oppressor has just made that a crime too. That is a crime to be homeless. You cannot. I know down in Kansas City, here I haven't seen it so much here yet. You understand? Now they have arrested them before. Okay. And a lot of them ended up dying in the holdover. Now here it is, and that's mighty funny. They've been living on the streets for years, but as soon as you lock them up, they don't walk out of there alive. You know, we was downtown feeding them, and Officer Q, he'll tell you this. He used to come up from Kansas City, and we would feed the people out. One of the brothers came out. We was checking on him, talking to him, right? Talking to everybody. And we asked him, man, how y'all doing out here? What you need? How can we help you? You know what I'm saying? This and that, trying to figure out what it is we could do for them. Because a lot of them, man, they've been, abandoned by their family and stuff like that. So they really don't like jump to, help. We offer them a place. Commander General YAHANNA give them a place to stay, give them food to eat all week. You understand? Commander General YAHANNA will take care of them. But they just like, nah, we'll stay out here. Because of how they were treated by their friends and their family, everybody turned their back on them. They have nowhere to go. So a lot of them, in a lot of cases, they feel like, yeah, this is going to be another, cuz you can come on over, and then when you get there, shut the door in your face. Yeah. But this is not their place. So sad to say, a lot of them still stay out in the streets. Okay. So we talking to them. And one of the brothers come up and tell us, he said, it's rough out here. I said, what you mean? What happened? He said, his woman, right? Him and his wife is homeless, living downtown in the streets of St. Louis, right? They sleep on the streets. And he said he saw his woman. She went somewhere and she was walking back from wherever it was. He said she was a short distance away. He could see her coming. And then he said, all of a sudden, he saw a white man approach her. He said, the next thing you know, she starts screaming and yelling. So him and another brother run over there to her rescue, right? The white man is slashing his sister, stabbing her. White man got a gun. This happened downtown St. Louis. The white man got a knife in his hand, sticking his sister, slashing her. You understand? He said he cut her fingers and stuff, like did all kind of stuff to this woman. She's trying to protect herself and block herself. The brother said he sliced her hand, her fingers, and everything, right? He said, we go over there, get him, slam him to the ground, and hail him to the police came. They didn't even go to work on him. You understand me? If it was me, boy, look at here, they'd have had to scrape him up off the ground, touching one of DG's angels, like Charlie's angels. You touch one of DG's angels, boy, we're gonna have to scrape you up off the ground. So me, it would have been a different story. But these brothers acted like they had some sense and just turned around and apprehended this devil, held him down until the police came.
Right.
The police came, picked the devil up, grabbed the knife from the devil, turned around and told the brothers, y'all go stand on that side of the street. He said they stood over there, took the woman over there. They waiting on the ambulance. Took his woman across the street, turned around. He said, we sitting there for a second, and all of a sudden we see the white police officer push the white boy in the back and said, get the hell out of here, and threw the knife across the street. He said he turned around and went over there. He said, man, what the hell you doing? He said he almost killed my woman. That white officer told him, he said, I can't wait till somebody kill all of y'all asses. That's what the devil told him, man. And I know this article is not lying because it happens right here in St. Louis too. Everywhere we are. That's what this devil told this brother, man. When you got him with the knife in his hand, you see the sister sitting there bleeding. And they turned around, pushed him in his back, sent him on his way, and threw the knife across the street. Threw the knife in the goddamn earth. And told the damn murderer to get out of there.
So like,
come on out.
Cap, I thought the police officers took an oath to protect and serve.
Except when you're black. When you're black, that oath don't pertain to you. That don't pertain to you. Protect and serve. Serve you? You think I'm gonna serve you? Are you kidding me? You think I'm gonna protect you? Stop it. Stop it, man. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. And it didn't happen. They use excessive force. They not trying to help defend and protect us. They're not serving us. They're not doing any of that. They serving us a lot of injustice. That's what they doing. That's what they are doing. All right. Go ahead and pull. I think we got one more, right?
Comic-Con, sir.
Okay, let's see what Steven talking about real quick. Steve, you there?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what's going on, Steve?
All right, I want to understand what should I be doing if I'm white? You would like to kill me, correct?
You said if you white, are we going to what you?
Are you going to kill me?
Where you get that from, Steve?
Well, I thought General
Are you
YAHANNA.
scared? Hold
No.
on one second. Did someone threaten you, Steve? Because they should not be threatening you.
Yes.
Whoever they are, no one should be threatening anyone. Did anyone threaten you, Stephen?
Yes.
Who threatened you, Stephen?
I don't think they were associated with your religious organization, but they were just normal, so to say, people on the street.
So you're talking about you saw another, it wasn't the ISUPK. I'm glad you're being honest with us, Stephen. So it wasn't the ISUPK that you encountered, but it was another Israelite group that you encountered?
It was non-Israelite groups. There's two things here. I have encountered the ISUPK in DC and Baltimore, and they don't like me just for existing. I understand that General YAHANNA, I believe, if I'm correct, would like to enslave white people, and the people that attacked me and threatened me were black, but they were not associated with any of these movements, I believe.
So wait a minute. So did you encounter? Okay, so you said that we didn't post the threat, right?
To my understanding, no,
one from
but
my organization. Hold on one second. Just rock with me for a second. So no one from my organization threatened you. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so but you said someone threatened you. Was it another Israelite group that threatened you?
I don't believe so.
Okay, so who threatened you, Stephen? Who are you? Why are you coming here asking, are we going to kill you when we didn't threaten you? Number one, we gave you no indication of us going to kill you, and then you're not even saying that another Israelite group threatened you. So who threatened you, Steve?
I understand that General YAHANNA says that he would like to enslave all white people.
Hold on one second. Before you go there, I'm just trying to figure out, where did this question come from? Are we going to kill you?
Because I've been watching your content.
Hold on one second, Steve. Slow down. That's why I asked you the question. And you said it wasn't us that threatened you, but someone else did. I'm trying to get to the threat first. I want to know who posed the threat. So you said it wasn't an Israelite that threatened you, right? You said it wasn't ISUPK that threatened you, and you said it wasn't an Israelite group that threatened you. So who threatened you, Stephen?
Black black people on the street.
Just black people on the street, just all of a sudden, just Steve is walking, got his briefcase and his suit on, going to work, and some black people in general just threaten you, just to harm you?
That's correct.
Okay, Stephen. Well, you know what? Those black people are wrong for threatening you. And you know what you should do? You know what I want you to say next time you see them that threaten you? Tell them to get in the ISUPK. That's all I want you to say. Can you say that for me?
Okay.
Yeah, when you see them, say, hey, get into the ISUPK under Commanding General YAHANNA. And we'll fix those brothers that threaten you, right?
Okay.
Because what they need a father figure like Commanding General YAHANNA. And because of our oppressors, because of what white people have done to us all of these years, this is how they act. You do understand that, right?
That's correct.
Okay, yeah. So they're not just acting the way that they're acting just for no good reason, just because they're black. They're being oppressed.
Well, they don't know me, sir.
Hold on, Steve. 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm gonna let you speak. So they just don't know how to deal with their oppression, right? They come in here, they'll learn how to be free men and women, right? We'll teach them. So that's what I want you to say to them, Steve. All right. So next time you see those black people that threaten you, say, Captain DeGauga boy said, get into the ISUPK. You tell them that.
Yes.
Right. All right. Now, hopefully that'll fix that problem. Hopefully those brothers that threaten you will get in here, and then you're going to see some changed men once we through with them. You're going to see some men that ain't going to threaten you. It ain't going to harm one hair on that little blonde head of yours. All right. Now, what else would you like to say, Steve?
Well, I've been watching the content for a while, but there is so much to go through. I do not completely understand what the ISUPK would have me do as a white person.
Mm-hmm. And what is it that we have you do? What do we say we'll have you do?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, so you're asking me. But you say you watch the content.
Yes, that's correct, but I have not found an answer to this question yet.
Okay, so again, so the answer, I mean, the question is, what is it? What would we have a white person do?
That's correct.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you know that your ancestors and your people have wronged my ancestors and my people since
Yes.
forever? Okay, and shouldn't you pay for that? Shouldn't all of you pay for the mistreatment of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians? Shouldn't you pay?
No, I did not ask to be born, sir.
No, I didn't say asked to be born, because none of us asked to be born, right?
I'm not responsible for it.
No, why are you not? Why do you figure you're
Because
not?
I didn't ask to be brought into this world, and I have not mistreated any black people.
Okay, let me ask you this though, Steve. Have you benefited from what your ancestors did to mine?
I don't know how to answer that. I don't believe greatly. No, I don't think so.
Okay, come on, Steve. Now you were just being honest a second ago. Come on, be honest with me, man. Be honest with me, Stephen. Have you benefited from the things that your ancestors did to mine?
I don't know what that would be. I don't think so.
Why do you not?
Because I don't know what that means. I don't even know what that means.
Okay, I'll explain it to you if you don't understand. Okay, so Stephen, let me ask you a question. Right? Do you feel like you are privileged in this place?
America, you mean?
Yeah.
To a great extent, yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you believe that my people is at a disadvantage in this place?
In most places, yes.
Okay, so why do you think that you are at an advantage versus us being at a disadvantage?
Because people have joined together and there's more power still systematically with white people.
Okay. So white people have made a way for them to be privileged and be at an advantage, and made a way for Black people, Hispanic people, Native Indian people to be at a disadvantage. Correct? You agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, so again, I'm gonna ask you a question. Since you just answered that, again, do you believe that you benefited from the things that your ancestors done? You're right. You didn't do it personally. I agree with you on that. You didn't do it personally, Stephen. It's not personal. But the
Okay.
things that your ancestors did to mine, do you think that you benefited in some sort of way? The answer that you just gave me to the other question, you would have to say yes. And I'm hoping you're going to be an honest man, Stephen, because you sound like you're one. You sound like an
Have I
honest man.
have I benefited in some sort of way? Yes.
Absolutely. So if you benefit from the wrongdoing, according to you, of my people, why shouldn't you pay as well?
Because I did not ask to be benefited.
No.
And I have not accepted,
Okay.
great benefit on the, how do I say this correctly? I have not pressed down Black people to get privilege. And I have not asked for that, and I have not seeked it.
Okay, you know what? You know what? I will agree with you that you didn't ask for it, but it was given to you. Would you agree with that? White privilege was
Yep.
given to you, right? Yeah, absolutely. Come on now. Okay, so again, regardless whether you asked for it or not, do you know the crime for receiving stolen goods?
Do I know
If
the crime for receiving stolen goods? In the Bible, no.
So if a
In the Torah, no.
No, I ain't talking about the Bible. I'm talking about the laws of this country that we live in. If one person steals, so we got person one and person two, right? Person one goes and steals out of a store, right? Person one goes and gives the things that they stole out of the store to person two. He said, "Hey man, here, take this." Is person one and two guilty for that crime?
In the
Or is
eyes
this
of the
person?
law, yes.
Absolutely. Hey, give him a hand, man. He is honest, right? He is honest.
Man, he's honest. That's an honest guy. Stephen is honest.
In the eyes of the law, both of them are guilty because person number one stole it and person number two received it. So both parties get what? Get arrested and hauled off to jail.
Now there is one problem here.
Hold it. Wait 1 second. Wait. Just stay right there where we at. Just slow down, Steve. All right. So you said out of your mouth that you received the benefits of the mistreatment of my people. Right? You didn't ask for it. Just like person number two didn't go and ask for the things that person number one stole out of the store. It was given to him. But both are still found guilty. Both of them are guilty of that one crime that person number one committed because person number two benefited from the crime that person number one committed, Stephen. You sound like a very educated man. And I know that you're not stupid. And I know that you're honest because you're being honest with us so far. So again, with that same scenario, with you receiving stolen goods that you didn't even steal, and you can holler to high heavens, I didn't steal it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. He gave it to me. You're still guilty in the eyes of the law. Why are you not putting the same blame on yourself, Stephen, and being guilty in the eyes of the law, saying that, hey, I did benefit from stolen goods. Everything was stolen from Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people, and I am now benefiting from it. You admit it. You admitted that you are benefiting from it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So why shouldn't you be responsible, right along with all of your people, from stealing everything that they stole from ours? Why shouldn't you go into your Cash App and send us money to pay for the wrong that your ancestors did, because that's what they make person number one and person number two do when they steal out the store. And when they receive the benefits, both of them have to pay. So why are you giving yourself a pass, Stephen? Because you didn't ask to be born, because you didn't actually stomp down black people, because you didn't actually do any harm to any of us. Why aren't you just the same guilty as person number two in the scenario that I gave?
Because in the eyes of the law, in order to be convicted for theft in that scenario, you have to knowingly accept it, knowing it was stolen. If it is pushed upon you, you do not get convicted.
That's not true, Stephen.
Yes,
That's
it is.
not true. Now you're being dishonest.
I'm not being dishonest.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait. So you don't know that your people stole everything from ours? You don't know this, Stephen?
I'm not disputing that.
Okay, so what are you talking about? Why
I'm
are
saying,
you wait, hold it now, Stephen. You were doing good up until this point. Now you're backpedaling. And see, that's the problem with you oppressors, man, is you just don't get it. And you just never will. Matter of fact, hold on, I'm gonna give you a scripture. I'm gonna show you what God said about you and your people, how you are real life today. You understand? 1 second. 1 second, Stephen. Trooper, give me this is in Zechariah 11:5. Give me 11:5. We're gonna start there.
Sir. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
Okay, this is talking about Esau, the so-called white man, right? And our possessors slay us. Would you agree that, Stephen, that white people turn around and slay black people?
they have, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're on the same page here. Thanks for being honest again. Keep reading.
Sir. And hold themselves not guilty.
And do what?
And hold themselves not guilty.
You hold yourself not guilty, Stephen. This is what God said about you and your people. And you are displaying and showing us what God said to be true about you. This ain't a personal thing. This ain't nothing. I don't know you, Stephen. It's my first time interacting with you. You just came up on stage. I don't know you personally. I ain't judge you off of you personally. But I am going off what you've been saying since you've been talking on this stage. And you admit that you benefit from stolen goods. Yeah. They stole a whole goddamn people and forced us to work. I ain't gonna call it work. I can't call it work. Forced us to build your houses and your cities. Work a slave in your plantations. I can't call it work because it wasn't work. It wasn't like Dolly Parton talking about working 9 to 5. You understand? It wasn't that. Working 9 to 5. It wasn't that, Stephen. You know that. We were slaving 16 and 18 hours a day. Half the time with no food, half the time with no shoes. They didn't give a damn what we did. We just better get to picking cotton. You know that.
Yes.
And you admitted to benefiting from what happened to my ancestors. And then you're trying to say that you should not pay. Why are you saying you shouldn't pay when God said you do?
Well, sir, are you saying that you're saying that I should pay for,
yes.
For receiving stolen goods unknowingly, yes. Correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, but so if I steal a TV,
Steve, stop it. Stop it.
Why?
Because you know
I'm trying to explain something. I'm trying to explain something so you can refute it.
No, Stephen, you can't do that.
Why?
Because you're lying, sir. You're showing
I'm
your
not
dishonesty.
lying. I'm asking you a question.
You
How is that a
know
lie?
you received stolen goods. You admitted to it.
I am
You
admitting that.
oh, okay, so why are you saying unknowingly? Steve,
Because if
you're lying.
I steal a TV and
You're
give it to
lying,
you, are you
Steve.
saying that you should be arrested? If I steal a
No,
TV and
Steve,
give it to you, are you going to be
Steve,
arrested if you don't know about it?
Steve, stop. Stop with the scenario. Did
You gave
you?
the scenario.
No, but you're twisting it. That's why I'm
I'm
saying
not
stop.
twisting it. You're saying I should
Steve,
pay for
did
receiving
you?
unknown stolen
Steve,
goods.
Steve, you didn't unknow anything. You full well know, don't you?
I didn't ask to have it.
That's not what I asked you. I
Right.
said,
So if
did
I
you
give
know
you a
it?
TV and you don't ask to have
Steve,
it, should you be arrested?
Steve, why are you lying now? You're
I'm not
showing,
lying.
you're
I'm
showing that
following
you
your
did.
logic.
No, you're not. You're twisting my logic. What I gave you was
Okay, explain.
straightforward and to the point. And now you're showing your true colors. You're showing that you are the devil the Bible speaks of. And the word devil means liar, Stephen. I asked you to be an honest man while you were up here. I even clapped for you, Stephen. I clapped for you, man. I said, you know what? Go, Stephen, because guess what? Stephen is an honest man. But guess what you did? You let me down, just like you let down all of our people. Every last one of you do it. There is no trust that we could ever put in you at all. None. Because you're going to let us down. You're going to lie to us, Stephen. You're going to turn around and backpedal. You just said you received stolen goods, but then you're saying you didn't know that it was stolen. You are a liar, Stephen.
No, I'm saying I do know that it was stolen. I did
If
not
you
accept it.
know it was stolen, you
I
did
do know that.
accept it because you said you benefited from it. So you accepted it, Stephen. Don't lie now.
That's
Don't
incorrect. A
backtrack
child does
now.
not understand these things.
You said what?
I said when you grow up as a child, you do not understand these things, and then
Steve,
you
you
learn
are
them
an
later.
adult, man. I didn't know you when you were 6 years old. And even when you were 6, you benefited from it. When you were 9, you benefited from it. When you was 15, when you was 2, you benefited from it. What the hell are you talking about?
Right.
I am saying that I benefited from it. I'm saying that I had no way. I had no way to refute it. How was I gonna not accept it?
Why isn't the ISUPK Cash App dinging right now? Since you know that you stole it, since you know you received, not you stole it, but you know that you received.
Because I don't have any money, sir.
Why don't you have money, Stephen? When you're privileged?
I don't know.
Why are you broke?
I'm not very good at handling the economy. I'm not very good at any of these things, really.
You're not a what? Why is a broke ass white man up here trying to talk to me about how innocent he is when he know he guilty? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Stephen?
Well, now I'm confused.
Are you confused? Why are you confused, Stephen? Pay along.
I'm up here because I'm trying to understand.
Oh, okay. So I just laid it out there very simple for you. Did you receive stolen goods?
In a way, yes.
You should pay, God damn it. What are we talking about, Stephen? If you received the stolen goods that someone else turned around and gave you, you are responsible too, Stephen.
Okay. So this is what I was saying. If I give you a TV and you accept it, you should be arrested.
No, pay. That's what you should be talking about now.
That is what I'm talking about.
For what your ancestors did to mine. You pay. You pay, Stephen. Since you know that there was the goods that you received when you was 2 and 6 and 10 that was stolen. Now that you are an adult and you know what your ancestors did to mine was wrong, you pay. Why aren't you paying? And I ain't trying to hear that broke shit because you got some money.
No, I don't, sir. I do not have money.
Hey, make that Cash App ding. That's how you pay. Nobody wants to harm you, Steve.
I don't even have a card to put on the Cash App, sir.
Steven. Nobody wants to unalive you. Do you have a job, Steve?
No.
You don't work?
Not right now at this moment. No, I do not.
Why not? Why are you not working?
I just quit a job 2 weeks ago.
You quit a job
was working
2 weeks ago? Why did you quit?
Because there was too much nonsense happening there.
Too much nonsense? You quit over nonsense? You know what black people do? when they get jobs, they got nonsense. They deal with it, Stephen. But you are so privileged. You know what you get to do? Quit and live the life that you want to live, and don't even have to worry about bills until you find another. You don't even give a damn about not having any money in your pocket. You could care less. You're a whole bum, and you don't even give a damn. So what are we talking about here? Did you file unemployment, Steve?
No.
Huh? Why not?
Well, because why the hell would I do that? I wasn't even a full-time worker. I don't even qualify for it. I wasn't working full-time.
So you a half a bum. You only work a half-time, part-time?
That's correct.
So you're a part-time bum. You ain't a full-time bum. So what do you do? What do you do with your life, Stephen? What are you doing with all this privilege you got, man?
Well, I'm trying to find some place where I'm accepted.
Why don't you own some businesses in cities? Something. Why are you a bum on this goddamn live with me? Why are you a bum? Why don't you own something?
Well, I'm just not good at handling the economy. I don't know what to tell you.
But you're privileged, though. The economy is just handed to you.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Come on, man. The same I'm talking about that stolen goods. It was handed to you. That's how your people got the economy. They stole it. You do know that, right?
Well, I understand that I'm reaping benefits, but I don't think I'm reaping as many benefits as you think I am.
Well, why don't you go to your white daddy and tell him you need more cash?
Well, he's not going to do that.
Why?
I don't know. I can't speak for another person.
Why? Come on, Stephen. Work the system, man. Don't you know how to do that? Donald Trump does it every year with tax time.
I don't wish to work the system.
Donald Trump is a felon and he's about to be president again. What are you talking about? Why you can't work some magic and cha-ching and make some money drop into your account? Come on, man.
Well, Donald Trump's dad did give him money. Mine didn't.
Come on, man. You got other people to go to. You said you're privileged, Stephen. Come on, man.
Well, I'm not that privileged that I can just ask for money. When I go to the bank, they say, "Hey, what's your credit score?" And I say, "I don't have one."
That's because you're lying.
What? Okay, please prove that.
You got a credit score. What's your
credit score? Please prove that.
What's your credit score?
I don't have one. The credit bureaus do not know me.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what it is about you, man. Here we go. Here we go, Stephen. This is what the ISUPK is saying about you. You are the devil, the Bible speaks of, man.
Because I don't have a credit score?
This is why it's no reasoning with you.
Because I don't have a credit score?
You say you ain't got no money. You ain't got no do you have a place to stay, Stephen?
Yes.
You got a house?
I don't own a house, no.
Do you pay rent?
Not at the moment.
Mortgage? What's happening? What's going on?
I'm living with my parent at the moment.
So you live with your parent? Damn, so you still living on your mom and them couch or in the basement? Where you staying?
I don't want to, but apparently I will be arrested if I'm homeless.
You're a big bum, man. Damn, I thought you were just a part-time bum, but you a whole bum.
Well,
you don't do nothing.
I don't wish to be.
Off your mother and your father.
That's not exactly true.
You're mooching off of them. You're a leech. You sucking your parents dry. That's why your daddy don't want to give you nothing. He probably want to get rid of your ass, but he can't.
I'm thinking of getting rid of myself, sir. This is really too much conflict for me. I didn't ask to be into this conflict. I'm really thinking about killing myself. It's one less white person for you to worry about.
And guess what? It would be. It would be, Stephen. What you want for sympathy from me or something?
That's incorrect.
What do you want from me? Telling me that you want to unalive yourself?
I wanted, as I said at the beginning of the call, I was looking to understand what you would have white people do. I understand that you want me to give you money now.
Right. That's what you can do. That's what you can do until Christ return. Make that Cash App ding. Go to ISUPK.com and give all the cash. Donate all the cash you can from your heart, Steve. Since you know that your ancestors stole from mine and did mine wrong, mistreated my people, you treat my people right. You gather all of the white people that you can and say, you know what, we need to treat these people right.
That's
Okay.
right.
Do I need to do this to the Irish people too?
Huh?
Do I need to do this to the Irish people too?
No, the Irish is your people. They'll be like your
That's
cousins.
incorrect. The English,
They'll be like-
you know, they kind of.
they're like cousins. You're all from the same forefather. And
You
guess
think
what?
that the Irish were not oppressed by the English?
The Irish were criminals, man. So who cares? The Irish, they
Okay.
turned around and let the Irish be the police. You
Because
understand?
the English stole from them.
So yeah, they did. But you know what? Right now, I'm not Irish, and I don't give a damn what happened to Irish people.
Oh, so you're
I
selfish.
really don't even give a damn what happened to you. You goddamn right. You goddamn
Okay.
right. I am selfish. I only am concerned with what's going on with blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You goddamn right, Stephen.
Well,
right.
now I
All
think
I'm
I
concerned
understand.
with. That's all I'm concerned with. That's all you concerned with is you. You're not even concerned with your mother and your father. You're not even concerned. Are you helping them pay the bills? You just quit your job like a chump last week.
Uh-huh.
You can't even work a job, Steve. It's too tough for you.
Yes, I can work a job.
You can't work a job. It's too tough for you.
Uh-huh.
So this is what you do, Steve. We finna get this last article and we finna get up out of here. All right. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go and you tell mommy and daddy that you need cash to give to the priests and prophets of God in the ISUPK up under Commander General YAHANNA. Why?
What if they don't give it to me?
Why? Because no, you're gonna make them give it to you, like you make them take care of you, Stephen.
You want me to forcibly?
Mute up 1 second. Mute up. I want you to get that money from your parents. Make them give it to you the same way you're making them take care of you, Stephen. And don't go harm your parents now, because you know you all are good for that too. Yeah. Okay, you all are good for that too. So I'm not saying go do them any harm. I'm saying tell them you need cash. You have to fix. You got to be the one to do it, Stephen. You got to be the one to make that wrong right.
Right.
I'm charging you, Stephen. You are responsible. And I want you to round up as many white people as you can. I know you know a lot of people, Stephen. You sound like a very popular guy.
If they don't give it to me, what do I do?
Steve, they're going to give it to you. You're their friend,
great.
Stephen. You're their friend. They believe in you. They love you, Stephen. You're their family. You're their friend. They're going to say, you know what? Let's follow Stephen. They're going to do it. And they're going to give you tons of cash, and you are going to turn around and send that to Commander General YAHANNA. Okay?
That's right.
You see that cash out rolling across the screen? That matter of fact, let me put it in the chat for you. Put it in the chat for you. And this is the one you can send to the priest here personally in St. Louis, right?
Okay, but I have no physical threat from you, correct?
You say it again now?
I have no physical threat to worry about from you. Your organization is not going to physically attack me.
You already know my organization hasn't physically attacked. You said you've encountered.
But you're not going to in the future?
No one is ever going to attack you. You haven't been attacked and assaulted and harmed thus far, and you never will be. That's not what we do.
Okay, so I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, you don't. You don't have nothing to worry about, Stephen.
Okay, so I don't have to do it.
No. You do. You have to.
Or what? Or fucking what?
You said you're going to make this right. So that's how you do it.
I didn't say I was going to make it right, but I do support black people.
Okay, well, if you support black people, I'm telling you how to do it. So if you support black people, this is what you said on your own. I'm telling you how to do it, Stephen.
Right.
And I want to be clear. I'm not saying that I will not give you money. That is not what I'm saying. That is a possibility.
Right. So stop arguing with me, Stephen, and just mute up. All right? So just do what I'm telling you to do, because what I'm telling you to do is right. So you send ISUPK.com all of the cash that you possibly can get your hands on. Round up all of them white people, wherever you live at. I don't even know where you stay. Wherever you stay, get all of that green cash from all them white people that you can get, and you send it here. Yeah. You understand? You send us that cash. You send us that cash because we got work to do. We are out here fixing our people. And you can help, like what you just said. You support black people. so you can help with the support of black people, Stephen. Come on, man. Do the right thing, Stephen. Do the right thing, man. Do what's right, Stephen, and pay up. All right. Let's get that last article out. Let's get that last article, man, to show how our people were adopted into slavery. I believe it was like 4 kids. 4 children was adopted into slavery, man. This don't make no sense.
Come on, sir.
Come on with it.
According to CNN, West Virginia couple charged with trafficking their adopted black children to be used as slaves.
They turned around and took these kids and used them as slaves, man. Good doggone night. This don't make no sense. Come on with it. Read a little more so we can get up out of here. Right?
Come on, sir. 2 West Virginia parents are awaiting trial on more than a dozen charges after adopting 4 black children and allegedly using them for forced labor on their farm.
And you can't call these people parents. You see how smooth the news is when it comes to them.
Yeah.
You understand? When it comes to them, of these parents.
Yeah.
No, parents wouldn't do this. These are slave masters.
That's right.
That's what they are. These are cruel and unusual individuals. You understand? These are 2 white people, a white woman and a white man.
Right.
They took these children, claimed that they were going to adopt them and take care of them, and they used them for their own purpose and made them slaves. You're supposed to have children working? What's wrong with you? Well, again, wait, I can't call it work. Slaving. You got them slaving, and you're not supposed to do that. But they made slaves. That's what they went and adopted these children for. Now, you can't tell me these people ain't the devil, man. Come on with it, Masha.
Talking about kids, they are definitely the devil. You know, most adopted kids, man, they come from bad situations anyway, right?
Yeah,
and then
right.
you got these 2 white devils that come along and throw their sympathy around like Steve does. You know what I'm saying? Throw that sympathy around, and then they take these children and put them to slavery on a farm all over again. Now, that's their American dream right there.
Absolutely.
They were trying to live out their American dream. It's a lot.
Absolutely. And they did. They was wealthy. They had money. They had some money. And they turned around and got our people, adopted them from the system. And we need to get our kids out the system too. We need to adopt them. We need to adopt them.
That's
Commander General YAHANNA is always telling you don't want them babies, bring them here, man. Don't take them to our oppressors. Don't take them and put them in the system. Bring them to the priests and prophets of God. Guess what? Nothing ain't going to happen to them. We're going to make sure they grow and be healthy and strong. They're not going to be defiled in any type of way. You understand? They're definitely going to get their education. General Hyman, boy, outside of Commander General YAHANNA, they don't play that about school, boy. They gonna go to school. They gonna learn too. And they are going to excel, because that's the only thing that we accept in the ISUPK.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
We ain't taking no L's up in here.
Nah.
So our children go to school and they excel. Okay? So stop taking your children to them and bring them to us. That's what you do. Give me a little more on it, Doc, and we're gonna get up out of here.
Come on, sir. Jeannie Whitefeather, the age 62, and Donald Lance, who's 63 years old, who are both white, have been charged with human trafficking of children, civil rights violations, use of a minor child in forced labor, and child neglect, according to the 17-count indictment.
Right. So look, we talk about being oppressed by these people, man, in 2024. And the answer is yes. If it was 3024, you know what they're going to do? They are still going to oppress us, man. You understand? This is why we got to do what the Bible said do. is for us, that nation that's undesired by
Yeah.
everybody. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we got to come together with each other. And yes, that means excluding everyone else, man, especially our oppressor.
Right.
All right. And with that, look, we gone, man. We passed the time. I got to take care of some business. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
All right. And Steve, you're welcome to come back anytime you want to. And let me know. Write that Cash App down. So when you get that money, you can start making it ding. And then we'll know that you were serious about what you said about you helping black people. All right. All right. We gone. Shalom.
Shalom.